Hello everyone, Fanta here, you're watching FANTAVISION, and today we are again discussing how GameStop is taking this insane situation and making it worse for everyone. And by everyone, I mean everyone, because they're putting everybody's health and safety at risk for, again, profit. It's a dying company that doesn't care if other people die with it. So, what is GameStop doing now? What could they possibly be doing? Well, you saw in Camelot's video, most likely, that people in their own warehouses are getting infected. And they started making sanitizer. And I've been hearing from people that are contacting me that they're getting shipments of this stuff now. And according to Camelot's guy, they're going to be selling that overseas once this is all over. It's just a mind-boggling situation that continually gets more insane from a company that literally just sells video games. Well, they don't just sell video games since they now sell every collectible in the world. So it's more of a collectible store than a video game store, but I digress. So what are my contacts telling me? What am I reporting on today? Because we've heard about the bags, we've heard about all those different things. Well, my contact is telling me that not only are stores open, but they're still busy and they're required to hit ridiculous goals. That's right. Do you remember that video I made a while back about the ridiculous goals of GameStop and just how insane they were? Yeah, those are still in effect even during this crisis. That's insane to me. Even when you're not supposed to be allowing people into your store, even when you have to wear a plastic bag to deliver things outside to people that have online orders, you are expected to get GPGs and all of these other things. That is insane to me. You are supposed to hit these crazy goals. You're supposed to get power-up rewards cards during this time. What? I thought they were only supposed to be taking online orders only, but apparently they're doing something called chip at the door, where people are buying things at the door and using their credit cards, handing it to the employee, having him run the credit card inside the store, run it back, hand the credit card back to the customer. I mean, it's... what the hell? It's exactly what I said would be spreading the virus more, is you're touching people's credit cards with the same bag. But apparently, according to my contact, he is not using the same bag and is running low on bags and is running low on sanitizer and running low on sanity. Because the fact that they're cutting... you know what? Let me just read exactly what he sent me. So, I saw on the press release that when they mention the ways to shop at GameStop, they don't mention the new chip at door initiative they're pushing. You've probably seen it based on the memo you saw with them recommending we use plastic bags and a glove substitute. When this whole curbside thing began, our DL, which is the district leader, said we could take cards at the door if we felt comfortable, and that it was optional. 2 days later, our RL, which is the regional leader, came after our DL for us being at the bottom of the company for in-store sales, all sales that weren't related to delivery at door. So then we were forced to start taking cards at the door, even though the signage on the storefronts and press releases from the company don't state anything about this. Now we are being forced to still hit GPG, PRP, and PUR goals along with a certain number of transactions, or we get a phone call on are we following the process. Okay, before we move on, what the hell? What is going on in GameStop? They're just... first of all, how are they expecting people to know that this initiative even exists when what they're doing is not legal? They are supposed to be only doing curbside delivery, which was not even legal in certain states. Just that in itself, in Massachusetts, all of these stores were shut down by the government because they weren't even supposed to be doing that. I remember even mentioning that. I was like, they're doing curbside, and in Massachusetts, that's not even legal, and I'm wondering what other states this is not legal in. They keep pushing the boundaries of the law for the sake of profit. They're pushing the boundaries of safety for the sake of profit. And the fact that they are forcing these employees to still hit these crazy goals, despite the fact that a crisis is going on, and the fact that who even knows that you can just go to a GameStop and start buying things at the door? Everybody was told in email on the website that you could only order things and have it picked up at the door. Nobody was told that, yeah, go to GameStop and try to look through the window and see what games you might be interested in. Go on the GameStop website at the door, just kind of scroll through stuff and pick out some stuff and ask them if they have that. That's ridiculous. They're expected to hit these goals despite the fact that nobody knows it exists. What the hell are they thinking? What is going on here? I keep saying this is insane. This is crazy. I'm losing my mind. It's because it is. Oh man, they continue to astound me with their lack of logic and their constant pressuring of the employees. So I guess on the phone when people call, I guess they just have to let them know whenever they have a question, hey, we're doing in-store sales, by the way. Please, for the love of God, come to the store and buy something. Because if we don't get a certain number of transactions, just number of transactions, we're going to get a call. And we're going to have our jobs threatened. It gets better. And by better, I mean, of course, worse. We got one small box of cleaning supplies. Literally a bottle of hand soap and 2 homemade hand sanitizer bottles to last us for however long this goes on. I've seen on the subreddit that local governments are cracking down on GameStop stores doing chip at door because it doesn't follow the delivery at door protocols that comply with businesses. It's true. Best Buy isn't doing this crap. They're not doing chip at door. Only GameStop is doing this because GameStop is the most desperate and sad company there is. It's just very shady. Hell yeah, it is. All store hours also got cut from 91 to 70 a week. Ironically, I can't gain hours like we would in a traditional week by beating sales goals. My store is top 10 at the company in chip at door sales, and we're getting slaughtered each day with only one person working. Pretty soon, I'll run out of bags and what little sanitizer I have left because I have to use up so much to ensure my own safety between each card transaction. That's insane. That is seriously insane. And I asked him, how in the world are you even having this many customers? The fact that you're being so busy that one person isn't enough, because I get why they cut hours. Logically, that part makes sense. Only having one person at the store makes sense when they're supposed to be only doing delivery to door or whatever. Deliver at the door. But when they're doing this stupid chip at the door thing, where they're actually doing more intense things and having people run through the store with a credit card and having to actually take care of customers and beat goals, you're going to need more hours. You're going to need more people at the store because you're basically running it like a normal store just at the door. And the fact, now, this is crazy. My store on a normal day is lucky to do $800. Now I'm doing $1,200 daily in store and about $600 from online order fulfillment. Now, I said, how can these people beat these goals when people don't even know that you can go to the store and just buy from the door? Apparently, a lot of people are just showing up at the store buying consoles. I couldn't believe it to begin with. I was like, what? Why are people all of a sudden buying consoles? And I guess people just decided because they're stuck indoors, they really are just going to go out and buy a brand new system. It's like, do they not know the internet exists? Did they have zero interest in video games before this? What is going on? What is driving these insane sales? Not only is this chip at the door practice against what the CDC has been wanting people to do, what local governments have been wanting people to do, but they are also taking returns. Now, his store originally was not doing this, but they were pressured into taking returns. And returns, I mean, it's basically a trade. You are getting touched product. And that's what you're trying to avoid by stopping trade. That's why GameStop is not taking in trades right now, is because they're trying to avoid the spread. So as he said, stores around him are taking returns and pressing his to do as well. Even though his district leader is saying, do what is best for you. When he has turned people away for returns, other stores are getting pissed at him for denying people's returns. Because I believe he's doing same-day returns, and that's it. And then, of course, I'm sure after this whole thing blows over, people are going to be able to return things that they bought during this. But you could also say it makes sense to take in returns, because what if a game is scratched? It's just a very complicated situation, and it's why they shouldn't be open to begin with. I keep saying this. They're a non-essential store that has continued to fight back against this entire thing. They've continued to push back what the CDC is saying, the governments are saying, and I'm interested to see what other states are going to start shutting down GameStop. I believe San Francisco shut down GameStop, Massachusetts has shut down GameStop, and I'm sure other states are going to follow suit, especially if they're trying to pull shady stuff like this, and they're again slowly creeping back into just opening their stores again. I've also had people contact me and say that there are stores that are nearby that if you are going to be spending more than $100, they'll just let you into the store. Now, I can't confirm this. This is, of course, just somebody telling me this. This person has photos of the sanitizer they've been provided. They have in-depth knowledge of what's going on. I trust this contact, but other people have told me that their local stores are letting people in. And that's shocking. That's shocking to me that they're even pushing it that far. That if you are willing to spend enough money, you're allowed in. You're allowed to put the employees at risk and other customers. Just when you don't think GameStop could get any worse, they just keep getting worse. It's a company I originally was hoping would stay alive for the sake of physical games, and because I didn't think it was the worst store in the world, especially after working at Walmart, but the more shady shit they've done, the more I just don't care if they shut down. And they kind of deserve it at this point. So let me know what you guys think about this whole situation, whether or not, I mean, you guys are, I know what you're going to say. GameStop shouldn't be doing this. It's just, it's wrong on so many different levels. And comment down, you know what? Comment down below if your local stores are doing something like this, or if you've heard from, the same thing that my contacts have been saying, that you are allowed in the store. Let me know what's going on in your local GameStops. Send me any messages. If you guys have any stories, or if you know what's going on internally, please let me know, because you got to call this company out for what they're doing. And I hope that this word gets out that they are doing this chip of the door thing, and more states start shutting them down, because it's ridiculous. And I know a lot of people are going to be thinking, hey, if they're shutting down stores, people aren't getting paid. At least people are getting paid right now. They promised to pay people during this, so let's put that to the test. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please leave a like down below if you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more content. And as always, have a fantastic day. See you guys.